slide this way if you're trying to see results. Active, get active, they can't match.
My name's Andy. I've been working for Fortune Academy for 3.5 months now, something like that. My job really is to help you guys and girls choose the direction you want to go in and advise you correctly. So, you know, have conversations, build a rapport up with you, find out what you're good at, what you're not good at, and then I can guide you correctly. Whereas a lot of people out there, they just sell you stuff. We don't really do that. We advise you for the right course, and you can always upgrade when you're ready, or, you know, it's down to you.
I'm Laura, I'm Laura. I think that's it.
That's it?
That's it, yeah.
She's amazing. Listen, this lady here, her energy is absolutely amazing. She turns up to loads of other events, always has something to contribute, always has a lot of questions, but I think that's fantastic because a lot of people in the room as well have a lot of questions but too scared to ask, and she'll ask them for you. So you'll benefit from that as well. So if you ever get a chance to come to one of the events with Laura, trust me, get on board. You know what I'm talking about, but you help a lot of other people indirectly, which I think is amazing.
I'm Habib. I think I've seen probably about half of you at the events. I've been in Fortune Academy since end of December last year. Yeah, so I train people in how to trade and invest in cryptos the right way.
My name is Piers. I did the Pinnacle in November last year. Yeah, so I'm still learning, you know, it's only 6-7 months, and I'm going to come along for a day in August.
Yes. Well, look, lovely to have you here. Christina, everyone knows you, come on.
Christina, I'm actually an interior designer and art buyer, but I started trading about a year ago with a trading group, and then started with Hither and the Fortune Academy in November. No.
Yeah,
November last year.
Young lady, come on.
So my name is Natarisia. I work as a full-time job as a design manager. My degree is in architecture, so nothing to do with trading. I was terrified when I actually first subscribed because I didn't know anything about trading. I'm in Pinnacle now. I've been for 4 months, more or less. And I'm still trading every day, seeing how it works and figuring out the best ways of trading.
So I'm Said, background really, I'm a business consultant for regulatory finance, the bank's police basically, following the banking crisis. So that's what I do, quite boring. Business-wise, history's only really been in property, not really trading. Dabbled a little bit in the normal, you know, give it a go type dummy accounts, but as you know, and as Hither has said a million times, this is not the right thing to do, so not really progressed with that. Brought here by my young nephew, probably the youngest one here, actually he's only 15. so brought here by him and did the one-day training, and to be honest, blown away.
I'm Ali, I'm 15 years old. And I got introduced into Forex trading because I was talking to my dad one day, and he was just sort of telling me about how he used to look into it. So I started looking into it to myself, and I found his YouTube channel, watched a few videos, and then just got interested in trading. And then we went to an event, I think last month, and just from then on we were just interested and started getting on board with the program.
I'm Hither, I'm 17, I'm doing my A-levels now, hoping to become a surgeon. But yeah, so I was brought by my cousin to one of those one-day courses. I think it was 1 or 2 months ago. But yeah, I'm just really excited to get in. So we're doing our Pinnacle next month, 6th to the 8th.
That's correct.
Yeah, really excited.
And what's amazing is only these 3 guys came to the event and then dragged your dad in as well. Your dad in as well. Yes.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say thanks to Andy for organising all of us. I had a list of people that I knew were coming, and I haven't seen you in ages, so really nice to see you again. Fabian, always good to see you. You've been a few times, so I like seeing faces again. Natasja, amazing to see you always. And of course, Christina. And Piers, thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. New people, you guys are great, amazing. Can't wait to work with you.
Absolutely.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be super fun. The whole point of today is to make sure you guys just communicate with me in a really nice, chilled environment. We do a different location every 3 months because it's important when you just kind of meet together on a really fun level. It's nice. It's kind of I know in the past how people have used it, and they've just used it for a bit of a pick-me-up from trading being, tough at times, sometimes very good, but then I have different levels turn up, which is really interesting, and the dynamics show. So this is what it's all about. So it's all about you guys, really, not about me. And it was Andy's birthday on Friday. Did you guys know?
I did mention it.
Only a few times, because you've been milking it.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't.
We have a cake for you.
Oh, bless you.
Can we cut a cake for Andy? And then everyone has to eat it.
Well, everyone can dig into that, can't they?
Yeah. You can cut the cake. You can cut the cake.
Oh, yes, here we go.
Let's sing a happy birthday for Andy.
That's the way it goes.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Hi, my name's Ali. I'm 15 and I want to do Forex to learn how to make some money in life and to become financially safe. Well, my friends would probably think I'm probably a bit weird finding something to do while I'm still quite young, because right now life for 15-year-olds is just like football, video games and consoles, but I'm actually trying to find something that can set me up for life, really. Well, I was basically just doing some research, and then I was speaking to my dad about it, and he told me that my uncle did a bit earlier on, so I thought, well, maybe something I should look a bit more into. So obviously I went online, had a look into Forex, saw your YouTube channel, started watching some videos. I watched how to start in Forex, and I just got hooked, really. Just really interested since then on.
It would be life-changing for me if I did it at that age, because it's just something that no one pushed me to do at that time, so I think it's really important.
I think that's the most critical part, is that you're right, nobody pushes you to do something that's a little bit away from the ordinary, right?
It's too different, it's too radical, and you're lucky you've got really good backing, so both of you should be very grateful you've got good family backing, because it really makes a difference, because my family would have thought ridiculous. Even property, believe it or not, they used to think that was a bit risky. They only believed in a 9 to 5. So you're doing very well. And for 15, I mean, Warren Buffett started at 13, was it, or something like that, 11, 13. But great. It can only be a good thing. That's what I'm saying. And you're going to just find it helps you in life, and tenfold. You'll be way ahead of the game. Both of you. That age as well.
As soon as your money doubles, take out your initial investment, so then you're risk-free 100%.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and that's what I tell everyone else to do. Yeah. So, and that could take you. Yeah. So, and again, was he after the squirrel?
Oh my God.
So, and again, that could take 6 months for you to get your money back. It could take 6 days. It depends on how quickly the market moves. With cryptos, because it's such a new market, you can't really do a lot of like chart analysis and predict stuff, because it's so volatile, because it's such a new market. Over time you will be able to, but at the moment, because it's quite new, you can't really do that. So you kind of just have to go with the moment and go with the market, really.
Then we were just discussing as well, like some certain crypto coins that are going to be launched in November, and then England is also trying to do their own crypto coin as
The Bank of England? Yeah, they're launching the crypto pound.
Okay, so
but
in January or something like that.
It's basically they're going to get rid of the notes, and it will just be you use contactless to pay. But then they'll be able to see everything. So they'll be able to see what you buy, what you don't buy, how much tax you're paying, how much tax you should be paying. That's where it's all going. Yeah. So that's what they're doing. It's just they'll just be able to get more control, which is why I think cryptos are such a threat to them, because it's decentralized and no one owns them. They're trying to make their own version of cryptos. It will happen. Give it 10 years and they'll be everywhere. Because then in 10 years time they'll be like, oh, no one uses cash anymore, only drug dealers use cash. You must, and then they'll just get rid of cashless. That's where it's all going. Like if you think 3 years ago, who used contactless technology? No one. Now if someone asks me for cash, I'm like, I don't have cash on me.
Exactly.
Like I went Planet Organic today, and I had to put my PIN in because their contactless wasn't working. I was like, sorry, I swore on camera. Cut that bit out. But yeah, so like literally, I'm so used to contactless. It's just like, and that's where everyone is now. Like, when I have to take cash out, I'll get angry. I'm like, I've got to go to the cash point. It's like, it's such a chore. I'm like, I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, I went with my brother to get some food, and they're like, oh, we only take cash. And I'm like, what? So yeah, that's where it's all going. It'll just be the crypto pound. That's what they'll call it.
like I was saying, obviously, you know, trading is made like music, like look back like more as a business. So it's like I now see music as an investment, just as trading. And obviously, you know, like you see, like before, I was doing music as a hobby. You see that now, it's like I want my financial traders to pay for, you know, things like studio, investing in artists to go on with the music, and then you sell it to the markets. It has to be artists that people love though.
Yeah.
That's trending.
And before, so actually, interesting question for me is knowing what was your relationship like with money before you did financial trading? Did it? Yeah. So before, especially with doing my training, because you know how I emphasise it so much. So a bit of background. Fabian's been trading before he came to my course. I've known him since November last year, and it's a while now. But yeah, how did that change your relationship with? Okay, it's changing your relationship with money and music. But how specifically with money did it change it doing the training?
Well, it definitely detached me from money. It's like doing, I'd say, the whole Pinnacle course. It's definitely made me have a sound relationship with a good relationship with money.
Better than it was before.
Way better, definitely way better.
Retaining it more now.
Definitely, the maintenance is up there. It's up there. It's good. So I'd say it's definitely helped. This, you know, what you taught me in Pinnacle has definitely helped.
Okay, that's good. And like, people wouldn't put normally two and two together. They wouldn't see someone in your industry, in your background, come to trading. They'd associate trading with everybody else who's just like, you know, different. They see that you're probably too artistic to understand trading. This is quite good for me. So we get a really good different caliber of people who get purely from the art side, which I would classify you as very creative minded. People wouldn't put traders and creatives together. So how would you help? What would you advise them if they wanted to, if they're watching you right now and they were like,
I'd advise that I'd say obviously being, you know, from the artistic side, I'd say anyone can trade. It's just how their mentality is. It's just how they think. Personally, because you know, if you've got the right mentality, obviously, if you've got the right self-confidence as well, it's like you can conquer anything. Like you say all the time, it's mostly your mindset. 15% goes into trading, into strategy, and then the rest of it is just mindset.
so psychology?
Because you know, before I came to you, you know, I made my money back from my massive losses, but it's like that was just because of my mindset. There was nothing wrong with my trading; it was just my mindset.
That's powerful.
But obviously now I've learned from the Pinnacle, I'm more managed now. So it's impossible to lose my money. It's impossible to lose the whole account.
Fascinating, because of the rolling risk.
Yeah, you can't lose it. It's impossible.
That's so good to hear. It's so refreshing. It makes me feel like so good because I know that it's going in the right line and using it the right way. So yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere. People, thank you very much. It was lovely to see you. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Slide this way if you're trying to see results. Active, get active, they can't match this. I got ambition, I'm driven. Hither, man, got the vision. Stay woke, if you're trying to win, you should listen. If you're trying to win, you should listen. Stay woke, if you're trying to win, you should listen. If you're trying to win, you should listen. Stay woke.